Stop. Yoda. My internet did its thing. It's midnight, so it decided it's going to kick me off, and I got it to come back on, except y'all couldn't see me because I was frozen. So I had to restart it. Yeah. Yeah. So we'll see if people come back now. Like, seriously? In the meantime, while that was happening and I was rebooting everything, I sent you the pictures of the plugin. Oh yeah, I don't do plugins. Tarot works. I'm good. I don't know what's going on. I Come on. No, you don't need me in there. Come on. Out. Out. I looked. They're not coming from anywhere. I don't understand it. There's nothing on the floor. There's nothing down there. I've looked. I looked all around the area. There's nothing. It's like they're literally coming out of my lamp, which makes no sense. That makes no sense. I don't understand. That's okay. That's okay. Um, because I was like, well, maybe they're right. Maybe there's something on the floor. Who knows? So I took a flashlight and I looked underneath there. There's nothing on the floor, not on the walls, just in this corner of my desk. I don't understand it. I do not understand it at all. I think I'm gonna probably take this camera back. I can't deal with the autofocusing. So hopefully I can find a camera that is still good, that like doesn't autofocus every 4 seconds, because I can't figure out how to get it to stop autofocusing. There's no when you go into like the menu, there's not an option to make it less sensitive or whatever. I probably could try looking at the instruction manual, but like when you open up the camera or whatever, it autofocuses. Now that I pointed out to you, you'll notice. I noticed it on replay. There's an instruction manual in there. I didn't read it. Ma'am, come here. Come here, let's go. Ma'am, come on, this way. Come on. Go get a drink. Come on. Go that way. Come on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Go that way. Water I have in here is never good enough. Yeah. So, I don't know. Like, well, I mean, there, like I said, there's a direction manual. I didn't look at it, but when I open up the menu for the camera, it does not show how to do anything with the autofocus. It said that there was an autofocuser on it, which I was fine with, but I didn't realize it's going to autofocus every 4 seconds, and it's literally driving me crazy. Like, it's making my eyes weird. Not even kidding. I think it's because I'm sitting so close. So I think it said to do it like farther back, and I don't. So let's try that. Let's try sitting back here. See, it's autofocusing. It's autofocusing. We'll try sitting back here and see what happens. I have to start wearing my glasses at the rate I'm going, dude. Great, perfect. I'm glad I brought it to your attention. I'm gonna have to get up in like 4 seconds. Leia decided to run out the door, and now she wants in. Yep, there she goes. I'm about to put her in my damn room. She's getting on my nerves. Yeah. How bad is it though? Is it really frustrating? Because it's really frustrating to me. And I feel like there's got to be a compromise somewhere. Like I can either have the shitty quality camera I had, I can have the good quality of this one, or it can autofocus every 5 fucking seconds. So I'm needless to say, I'm more than a little frustrated at this point. And I started getting a headache when I was on the live with Fancy, and like I don't get headaches very often, but like I have a headache, and that doesn't happen to me very often. I don't get them very often. No, there you cannot. You literally, there's nothing. You cannot do anything. All it lets you change is like the saturation, the contrast, the brightness. That's all it lets you change. Well, I don't have a lot of time. Like I either have to like keep it or send it back. Like there's a window. And for as much as I paid for it, if I don't like it, then I need to take it back. I'm gonna try to sit back here and see because I thought it said something about 2 to 4 feet, so I'm gonna try to sit back here and see if it autofocuses as much. Depths Tech, DEPS Tech. So I probably should have looked at the instruction manual, but it doesn't have anything in the menu that like allows you to do anything. So it's kind of frustrating. Let's see. Hold on. Let me go get her back in the room. Yoda, come on. Yoda, come on. We're not doing this if you guys don't like. Come on. Yoda. Yoda, hey. Hey, Yoda. Yoda. Come on. Get out. Get out. Come on, Yoda. Come on. Yoda. Come on. Come on. Come on. Jesus Christ. Get lost a little bit more, why don't you? All right. Oh, look in the box. Look in the box here. You think there's a thing where it says quit the fucking the normal distance is between 1/2 foot and 4 foot. Well, that's where I'm at, so yeah, that didn't help me for shit. Yeah, and then it goes into fucking German. Nothing. Yeah, that's the one. You turn it off and auto adjust it with the program it comes with. There's no program. There is no program. It just plugged it in and it worked. Literally, there's no program in this. I got the manual right here. There's nothing. It doesn't say anything about it. It doesn't say there's any software. It doesn't say shit. It's literally in 17 fucking languages, but there's nothing on here. There's no program. There's no nothing. But like, I'm super fucking frustrated, and my head is not doing okay. It just says focus, autofocus. That's all it says. Hold on. Yeah, it don't say shit. It just says it has autofocus. Lovely. That doesn't mean you need to autofocus every 4 seconds, dude. I can't move without it doing that. Like, I'm super frustrated. Like, I can use my other one. It's grainy as hell, but at least it doesn't do that every 4 seconds. I'm getting so frustrated, dude. Like, my head hurts really bad. This whole thing, my eyes are blurring. I'm frustrated. I can't even, like, literally, I'm not even doing anything and it's autofocusing. Like, why? Like, it was frustrating when I first got it because I thought maybe it was, like, sensitive. But, like, it's doing it nonstop and it's literally freaking me the fuck out. I don't like it. Like, I'm literally going to have to take it back at this point because I cannot deal with this. There's no reason that it should be this sensitive. Like, it is being ridiculously sensitive. They're like, oh, you should be able to move your hand and nothing happens. There it goes. What is the point of yeah. Like, there's no reason that it should autofocus every time I move. Like, I get it. You're trying to keep me in, but if you're making, I'm gonna have to take it back. I can't do this. Like, it's giving me a literal headache. I'd rather deal with my fucking grainy ass camera than this because this is actually giving me a bona fide headache. So, yeah, I'm gonna start the return on it and just I'll use my fucking webcam for right now if I have to. My other one's being fucking stupid, so I'm just gonna have to use my webcam until I find another one. Because I'm not gonna pay, I don't care how much I paid for it. I'm not gonna pay that if it's driving me crazy. So I'll just get a different one. I'll have to look it all up. It's not the lighting. It doesn't matter what I do. It does it. It doesn't matter. I can put on a whole nother light. It's still gonna do it. Look. It's not the lighting. Oh, fuck me. It's not the lighting. It's not shit. I don't know what the fucking problem is. But, like, I'm beyond done, dude. It doesn't matter. Like, it's still autofocusing awful. See? And it doesn't matter. It's supposed to say it's supposed to work really good in low light conditions. Like, it's nonstop autofocusing. It is driving me nuts. And the problem is it's making my eyes like work overtime when I'm looking at the camera. Like, I am like super overstimulated and stressed out right now. Like, bad. No, you don't need to go in there. Put some antibacterial in my hands. I just stuck my hands on a fly strip when I was doing that. Oh my god, dude. Like, this is killing me. I have like a horrible headache from this shit. So now I'm gonna have to spend all night on freaking Amazon trying to find a webcam that isn't gonna autofocus every 4 seconds. Luckily, I had a bunch of them still on my like save for later. So I guess I'm gonna have to pick one of those because holy shit, dude, my head is fucking killing me right now. Yeah, I'll have to figure out something. There has to be a way to. I mean, I don't understand how you can't like even like shut off the autofocus, anything. And this is not in any of the reviews. None of the reviews say that. I just I don't understand it, dude. So I have a lot of stuff like that I would talk about, but I don't really know what to talk about because I'm just fucking agitated as all hell at this point. Like it sucks. I don't want a manual focus because then I can't. Like one thing that's nice, like for instance, is like if I show you guys this, like it autofocuses pretty quickly and I can show you something, right? But then it wants to like it wants to jack around my freaking thing constantly. So I don't know how to do it because if I get a manual focus, I can't show you guys stuff on the screen, which is frustrating. And if I have this, I'm literally getting a humongous headache from it. So I'm not really sure. Like I'm in a rock and a fucking hard place on what I should do. I guess the easiest thing for me to do would just be don't look at the screen. Just like do not look at the screen. I am so overstimulated right now. Oh my god, dude. I am so ridiculously overstimulated. Yeah. I have like my head is not okay. It hurts. I don't have a I don't have headaches. So when I have them, they really suck because I don't know how to deal with them because I never have them. But I have one. I have a great one. It's from here across here, up here, like it's the whole nine. Like it is the whole fucking nine. Here, like it's bad. Like my whole head feels like it's in a fucking vice. So I don't know what to do because I don't want a manual, but I don't want an autofocus. It's fucking ridiculous. So, I mean, what am I going to do? Just keep buying webcams every 4 minutes and trying them and sending them back and trying them and sending them back? Like, and then in the meantime, for 2 days, I don't even have a webcam. Like, what am I supposed to do? The one on my camera fucking, or the one on my computer sucks. You guys know that. So I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do at this point. I'm just really frustrated. Yeah, like on this one, it says like this isn't the camera I'm using now, but it says the focusing everyone talks about can be bothersome if you have people walking in the background or move a lot. I'm not moving. I don't understand why it's autofocusing. I'm not moving. There's no reason to autofocus. Yeah, manual focus sucks even worse. So I don't really know what to do. I guess I can't look at the screen because I literally. Hello. Yeah, I can't just keep buying them and sending them back, dude. I'm running out of money at this point. As it is, I have two different seasons of Dawson's Creek on the way. They'll both be here tomorrow, and then I gotta return one of them. I'm just so frustrated. I've been so frustrated like all day. Apparently, there's a bunch of shit arriving today. Jeez, I think everything is arriving today. Holy cow. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. Yeah, there's 9 things coming today. 9 things. I don't even know the rest of my Walmart order. I don't even know where it is. I got part of it, but I don't know where the rest of it is. And I don't really know how to. Okay, hold on. Preparing on the way. View entire order. What's this? Oh, okay, that's arriving what today? Lovely. I love ordering a food item that doesn't get here for 4 days. That's perfect. Why not? I'm so frustrated, dude. And I don't even know. I literally ordered something and I can't even find it on here. I don't buy a lot of stuff on Walmart, like to have it sent here like very often at all. I usually tend to just stick to Amazon, but I had a gift card for Walmart, so I used it. And I'm trying to figure out where the hell the rest of my stuff is. This doesn't make any sense. You guys want to talk? If you don't want to talk, I'll just end the live. It's okay. Like, everybody's being really quiet and I don't really know what to say. So, I mean, if you guys want to like talk, that'd be great. Because if not, then I'm probably going to end the live because I don't. Right now, I'm super frustrated and I do not trust myself to open my mouth about 17 different things. So, like, give me a topic I can talk on that's not going to make me like spoon my eyes out, please. I don't really know I don't really know what to say. Yeah, no, I can't find it in the fucking app. Like, I cannot find it in the app. I don't know where my stuff is that I ordered. Like, this is unreal at this point. I can't find the stuff I ordered. My camera's a piece of shit. Oh my god, dude. Really? This is why I hate ordering off of here. Should I just, like, do the whole contact us thing and be like, where the fuck is my shit? Because that's about where I'm at right now. Literally, there's nowhere that says my items. Reorder. Nope, that's not it. Shop. Like, 2 of the items came and 2 of them are missing. I don't know where they are. Email? No, it's not showing up in my orders. No. Nope. I have no idea what email it'd be under. I have like 17 fucking emails. Wait, we're preparing your order arrives today. What's this? Yeah, that's his shit. Okay, great. Perfect. There's the other thing I bought that won't be here. Where is the other? It's not here. It's literally not here. I don't understand. They have my curbside pickup, which I got today, the 2 items I just bought, but the other stuff I cannot find. Have an issue with your order. Yeah, where the fuck is it? I'm so fucking agitated, dude. And I don't even know which email goes to freaking Walmart. I've had Walmart for 5,000 years. So I don't even know which. Well, I think it's in this email, maybe. Maybe. Walmart. 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 Thanks for your order. Okay. Nope, that's curbside pickup. All right, keep going. All right. There's where my books arrived. Yes. You can track your packages in email. Okay, allow. 2 items arrived. Where are the others? Literally, it's like you're probably they've arrived. Fuck your other shit. View order. All right, here we go. There we go. All right, so this is arriving on Monday, and okay, so these 2 are arriving on Monday. Okay. At least I know that now. Cool. So everything should be here essentially today and Monday. I guess nothing's coming on Sunday, so today and Monday. Dude, y'all, I feel like I have COVID or something. Like, my head hurts. My throat is weird. I don't know. Like, I feel weird. Was it one order? Yeah. It was one order that they are shipping in 3 different things. They sent the 2 books together, and then I got a season of DVDs and a DVD rack, and they sent the books together, but they're doing the DVD and the DVD rack separately. So I did find it. It is going to be here Monday. Don't ask how the hell I did it, but I did. I can't really take anything for my head because when you're on arthritis medication, they don't want you to take another NSAID, and Tylenol doesn't work. So like I'm literally sitting here fucked right now. Yeah, I don't think I have COVID. I'm just like my head hurts. Like that's weird for me. My head doesn't hurt usually. And like literally it hurts like here and here. Like that doesn't even make sense. So I got to get him up in about 2.5 hours. He decided to get on a new schedule to his new schedule, but that means he gets home earlier. But we have things we have to do after he gets home. So my 8 o'clock is probably going to go somewhere to 9 or 10 o'clock start time. I don't smoke. I do smoke. Stress, probably. I have lots of stress. Lots and lots of stress. You want to know what's stressful? When you have something in your calendar for your dog to go to the vet on Monday, and I'm going to have to call them and be like, sorry, can't bring the dog in. It's dead. So that's been my glorious day. That dark, I think that's exactly what the fucking problem is. Honestly, I do. I really think that's what the problem is. So what I can do is essentially just train my eyes on the chat and not look at the screen, and that might make it better. We'll see how that works. It also helps that I should be wearing my glasses and I'm not, because my glasses drive me insane. Let me see if that will reset my eyes at all, though. Oh my god, they're fucking stuck to God knows fucking what. I hate my glasses. I got them because I need them, and I refuse to wear them because I cannot stand when they are dirty. And really, like, can you spray it on this one lens? Thank you. No matter how clean you get glasses, they are never clean. I do not care, dude. I do not care. I can literally clean my glasses 100% clean. 100% clean, no streaks, perfectly clean, and within 30 seconds, I can see dust on them, which then just gives me a worse headache. Yeah, I can't wear contacts. That is not a thing that will ever happen. I cannot wear contacts. I can't stand things going near my eyes. You should see how I had to put in eye drops. When I got COVID, I got long-standing effects, and it had to do with my eyes. And I had to put eye drops in 10 times a day for like a year. And me putting in eye drops to watch me is ridiculous because I can't put them in like a normal person. All right, let's see. Oh my god, I can't see through these. What the fuck, bro? They are completely foggy. Completely fucking foggy. I just sat here and cleaned the shit out of them. They are completely like coated in fog. This is why I get so mad, dude. Like they're worse now that I cleaned them. Like that doesn't even make sense. They're literally worse now that I cleaned them. Yeah, they are completely hazy. Like I couldn't see out of these if I had to. They're literally hazy. Yeah, that's why like I need to wear glasses and I fucking can't, dude. I can't wear fucking contacts because they bother my eyes. I can't wear fucking contacts because they bother my senses. So instead, I just get headaches from not being able to see. I'm literally about to throw these motherfuckers across the room. I'm not even kidding. I don't understand why they're not cleaning. I mean, yeah, maybe I should boil the cloth or something. I don't know, but I just don't understand it. It's so fucking infuriating. Like, my eyes are getting worse, and I can't even do anything about it. My husband can get them clean, which is great if he was by me, I don't know, 4 times an hour. Yeah, they are. They literally look like they have smoke in them. They literally look like they have smoke on them. I'm not even kidding. Like, I could get these cleaner with a paper fucking towel that's gonna scratch them. What the fuck, dude? My husband can get him clean. Yeah, they're fucking they're pointless. I couldn't wear these if I had to. So fuck that idea. I am not doing okay right now. I'm so frustrated. Yeah, I can't have. He can get them clean, and he'll get them clean, and they'll stay clean for about 10 minutes, and then I start see dust land on them, and then I concentrate on the dust, and then I get a fucking headache. So then I have to clean them again, and then when I clean them, they fog up. I don't know what it is I'm supposed to do. Number one, I can't put contacts in. Number two, I couldn't afford them if I could. So I got these glasses that I can't fucking wear. I got contacts I can't fucking wear, and my eyes are getting worse, and I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do. And this thing just keeps autofocusing like crazy. Look, I'm not even doing anything. I am literally not even doing anything, and it just keeps autofocusing. So, like, at what rate is it better? Is it better because it's got a better picture? Because it's not really a better picture if it's jumping constantly. Like, I don't know what to do anymore. I'm just fed up. I'm fed up with everything, dude. This is one of those days where, like, the stupidest fucking thing is gonna set me over the edge. My fucking head hurts. I can literally see it jumping out of the other corner of my eye. That's the problem. Literally, I'm not even looking at the fucking screen. Why are you doing this, dude? I don't understand what the fucking issue is. I can't put contacts in. I literally fight the eye doctors getting eye exams, dude. You don't understand. Like, full-blown panic attacks. I can't get rest. I have to get him up in 3 hours and take him to work. I don't have that option right now. So, yeah, if I use that one, then it looks like shit. I don't know what to do. If I just don't move and look over here, I'll be fine. I can't even put in eye drops correctly. Because everybody bitches that my webcam sucks, so I bought a new one. And it's great picture if it would stop autofocusing. So now I'm gonna have to send this one back, find another one, go through this shit again. And for what? What is the point? There's creators that are so fucking petty that all they have to do with their time because they're upset that they're not getting views is to fucking report people for doing nothing. I had a video, literally, it was at almost 1 million views. Thank God I wasn't fucking monetized on TikTok. I would have been livid. They struck it once and I got it up. They struck it twice, I got it up. They struck it the third time, didn't even give me an option to appeal. And then gave me a strike too on top of it. So they obviously saw that it needed to go back up the first time. They obviously saw it needed to go back up the second time. Why are they not understanding that people are literally doing this for no reason other than to be fucking cunts? Well, no, because now, I mean, you saw what happened. Gypsy's fucking knocking Nina for copyright on fair use items. I don't even know. I mean, honestly, I would fight that tooth and fucking nail because the stuff that is used on other people's content is fair use items done with commentary. So I'm not really sure where the fuck she gets off thinking that it's copyright. It's not even her. She wouldn't even be the one copywriting it. The production company should be the one copywriting it. Well, yeah, I don't care about a TikTok appeal. YouTube ones are the ones that matter. If you and that's what's fucked up to me is like if you're monetized on TikTok or you're monetized on YouTube and people are literally trying to take away your revenue, like that is so fucked to me. Like I don't care how much I don't like a creator, and there's a lot of creators I do not like. I'm not going to try to go take away their financial stuff. Like I'm just not. Yeah, I've not gotten anything on YouTube except for when freaking Dawn tried to hit me with a privacy violation, which honestly I probably would have won, to be honest, because what she was complaining about was already blurred. And basically, all I had to do was use a blur tool, but I couldn't figure out how to use it. And I was not sitting there trying to figure out how. So I just privated the whole live, got rid of the issue. They even said they were like, it's not going to be a strike or anything. And you could even like fight it if you want to. And I was like, fuck it, I don't even care. I just did the same live again the next night. Like, fuck it. I just didn't show that particular text message. I cropped it off. That way you can't do shit. Exactly, bestie. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't, I would not have been in Morbid's, live. I don't go in his lives. There's too many creators in there I don't get along with. I've seen screenshots of his panels, and none of those people are people that I want to talk to. So I'd end up with my foot in my mouth, and I'm just like I'm at that edge of like fuck it all. So I'm trying to like rein it in a little bit. So yeah, I don't know. No, it was in a video, and it was a 5 hour video, and it was like a literal 2 second. Like it would have been easy to fight. I mean, it. They even said they were like, whatever. And I was like, I'm good. I'll just take it down. I'll just redo it. So I had the exact same live the next night. You're not gonna shut me up. You can try, but you're not going to. I feel like my headache is getting better now that I'm looking this direction. Sorry if it's like just weird to you guys that I'm looking off in a direction, but I kind of don't have a choice. Um, there's definitely some stuff that I want to do. Like when my DVDs get here, I'm definitely gonna do. I'm not gonna stay on live all night. I've been staying on live all night for the past week, getting used to the new schedule, and I didn't have my game. I haven't resubbed my game yet, which I'm gonna have to do in the next week ish. Um, I should have done it this week and I didn't. But I got a bunch of movies and shows that I want to watch, and I want to color some. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get I have a bunch of DVDs coming in the next 2 days, and I'm gonna start just like even putting one on for background noise and just trying to color for a little while. And I want to restart watching Dawson's Creek from the beginning. And it was weird. It was like they knew that I was gonna watch it because it started randomly showing up on my FYP, and I was like, well, good thing I ordered it, I guess. So yeah. And everybody's fucking fighting with everybody, and it's like, oh my god, can everybody just shut the fuck up? Like, I am not even kidding you, dude. I heard that Natasha was going on Rumble to bitch about April. So I literally made a Rumble. I wanted to see what it was about. It's like, all right, what are we gonna see here? Like 30 minutes in, she still fucking hadn't said shit. And I'm like, how do people watch this? Like, for real, how do people watch this? And then when she finally started talking, she's like, I'm going to show all the proof. Show what proof? Your camera was off the entire time. What did you show? What, because we have your word that you have screenshots? Everybody is so dead set on showing everybody's, miss whatevers. I mean, okay, yeah, put out there that April has some mugshots. Okay, and so does every fucking creator that I know so far. I'm the only one who doesn't have a mugshot. And if you're going to throw one creator under the bus for having a mugshot while having a mugshot, that is wild to me. I'm not really sure what you're trying to get across. Okay, so if they're a shitty person because they have a mugshot, then using that rhetoric, would you not also be shitty? Yeah, I'm not sure what a 20-year-old mugshot has to do with anything. I've never really totally understood all of this shit at this point. I don't know. I feel like everything is getting lost. It'd be so much easier, especially with the fact that creators are being struck left and right from these fucktards. That if we all collectively put our shit aside and worked for the common good, we could actually get something accomplished. Instead, we are spending more time fighting with each other over stupid fucking shit than to actually, I don't know, get anything accomplished. There's nothing, none of it makes sense. Nothing makes sense to me at this point. I mean, I don't know of a creator in this whole mess that is not fighting with another creator. I mean, pick one, and you can 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon that shit back to another creator. There's not a creator that I know of that is not beefing with somebody. Somebody. And you try the walk away tactic. You try the I'm not gonna reply tactic. You try the fuck you, I'm gonna hit him right back as hard as it is tactic. And it seems like no matter what the tactic is, it doesn't work. Like there's no winning. You cannot win. I just I don't know. I just don't get it. Like, everything, I guess a bunch of creators are pissed off right now about this protest for Nick, which you guys have heard me talk about. And there's people pissed off, well, so and so's involved. I won't be involved. And I don't want to be there if that person's involved. Okay, so what you're telling me is you were doing this to help person A. So because person B, C, and D are there, you no longer want to help A because of person B, C, and D. That makes sense. That makes sense. If the goal is to fix A, why do you care about B, C, and D? It doesn't make sense. I mean, I've already told you all my particular views on the whole protest thing, and but to see other creators literally just like freaking the fuck out over it, like why can't you all just fucking get along for 5 seconds? Like, you don't have to like each other, but like when you go to your job, if you, let's say you work at fucking Taco Bell, I don't know, I'm just throwing shit out of my ass right now. But if you work at Taco Bell, you go to work, you get paid, you come home. Why is social media not any different? Go to work, get paid, come home. It doesn't matter if you like your coworkers. Deal with it. It is Bestie, you have no idea. You have no idea. There's so much shit going on behind the scenes. I have said this for over a month now. There's so much shit going on behind the scenes, and y'all didn't believe me. And now, look at today, where a bunch of creators are literally being struck by Gypsy. Told y'all she was trying to shut us up. I told y'all that she was trying to get our shit taken down. And that's exactly what the fuck is happening. That is exactly what the fuck is happening. At first everybody could just kind of guess what was going on. It was weird when, all the Gypsy content creators started, getting a violation here and a violation there. Could be from the haters, could be from Gypsy. Nobody knew. But, like, now we have bona fide fucking ass proof. That was smart of Nina to post that. Kudos to her. I'll tell you, I would have posted it. 1,000%. If that would have showed up in my fucking inbox, best bet, I would have immediately done it. So good for her for posting it. Because people need to see exactly what the fuck is going on. They need to see that every time a creator is close to anything, they try to shut them down. She posted the when you get a violation on YouTube, you get an email. And in the email it will tell you what it was, who reported it, and tell you what you should do next. And in hers, it was a copyright violation, and literally it was put in by Gypsy, her PR team. So that was really fucking stupid. Cause yeah, when you strike somebody for copyright on YouTube, it tells you who copyrighted you. So you know who that is. So she copyrighted her, and she got it right in the email that she'd been copyright violated, and she posted it, and good for her. I'd have done the same damn thing. Yep, you got to put in your real name. You got to put in your email. You got to, yep, because you got to prove it's you. Yeah, I guess she fought it. I guess somebody said that she won the, because what Gypsy's failing to understand, obviously nobody explained this to her, is that all of the interviews that she's done are under fair use. And under fair use, not only that, but they were commentated on. So it's not just like stolen content that somebody's putting out there and saying they did. It is content that was used under the Fair Use Act that was then commentated on, which then made it your work. And I think, and as far as that goes, she's not an old being entity. She is not copyrighted in and of herself. If you want to get technical, if it was on, I don't know, if it was on Dr. Phil, Dr. Phil should fucking copyright it. It's his show. You know what I mean? Exactly, Sarah. Yeah, I agree, Janie. So it's just ridiculous, I don't use a lot of Gypsy content, like video wise and things like that. I don't use a lot of her content. So instead, they just decide to try to get down anything they can of mine. The same video 3 times. And I want to point something out to you guys about that. So I have how many umpteen videos? Okay. Explain to me why they keep striking the same video over and over and over. It's not like, oh, they're reporting this one, they're reporting that one, they keep reporting the same video over and over and over. Why? What is in that video that they do not want people to see? Because I got, what, probably 60 Gypsy videos up, probably, since January. Most of them being replies to people, but whatever. I have probably maybe 40 original content videos on Gypsy, and they've struck the same one 3 times. What is in that video that they do not want you guys seeing? And that's why I put it up on another TikTok of mine. That's why I put it up on my YouTube. Because obviously there's something in that video they don't want you to see, because they've tried 3 times now to get it down. And the weird thing is like when I pull it up, it says abusive behavior. In the email, it says harassment. Both of those give you an appeal option. This one does not give me an appeal option, which does not happen. Don't know why it does that. But it's under 2 different forms of guideline violation and no appeal option. I've only had a no appeal option. Like, I've been on TikTok for 3 years, and I've had a no appeal option 3 times. So funny that the one video that they've tried to hit 3 times, that they are literally at this point putting in any option they can, because I got 2 different options on it, is not giving me an appeal option. No, there's something in that video they don't want you to see. I'm telling you. Y'all, I have a fucking playlist. I have what, 4 videos up of texts, and they didn't strike any of them. Just that one, 3 times. There's something in that video they don't want you to see. It is the text messages of the night of the killing, in between basically the morning and then the night right up to it. So it's the whole day. And it sucks because my other account has sat fairly dormant for the better part of 2 years, and I only use it like on occasion type deal. And so now when I put stuff on it, it doesn't really want to push it into the algorithm that often. So it's on I have it on YouTube, yeah. It's under That Night Part 2. And this don't make no damn sense. You're kidding me. Okay, so to give you an idea of what I mean by I cannot get things to push out from this account, this video had, when it went down, it had almost 750,000 views, right? It is sitting all day today. Whole day. It's been probably what, 12 hours? 295 views. 750,000 on one account, 295 on this one. I don't even understand it. What good is putting out a TikTok? Yeah, I did. Okay, I read it wrong. I did. Yeah, when they took it down, I put up a video saying for people to watch it on YouTube. Yeah, Amber, that would be the best idea. Because there's a Louisiana law about, I have a screenshot of it, about not being able to profit. And while they're following the steps of it, with the trust, yada, yada, part D of it was talking about the fact that the family should go after all of the profits. And I hope somebody tells them that, because I feel like if Louisiana has a thing saying that you shouldn't be able to profit off of it, and her shit's going into a trust, eventually at some point she's going to be able to access said trust. So effectively she is going to profit off of it, because at some point whoever is heading that trust, Christy, is going to allow her to use money for whatever reason, and that money should not be hers, and the family should absolutely do what they have to do to get it. Well, they never did a fraud investigation, so that's not going to happen. Oh, I'm sure she probably already is using that money. Ask Christy how she remodeled her house. I'm sure that wasn't cheap. I mean, that could have had something to do with it for all I know.
To that community. So
that was an accident, y'all. I was trying to open up my TikTok, and right there, this is what I'm talking about. Literally, open up my TikTok and she's there. So when I say that when I open up my fucking TikTok and I'm hearing shit about me, this is why. I literally just open up my TikTok and she's right on my FYP. Yeah.
Even more dumb, or dumber, whatever.
All I did was hit my button.
That's what she was doing, and then she was making fun of my makeup. Usually likes my makeup and my.
Yeah, all I did was hit the home button, and there she was.
No.
Quit banging on the door. My eyes are finally starting to settle down, so it must be the autofocus thing that's killing my eyes. I didn't get a whole lot of sleep today because I didn't end up actually going to bed till like quarter to 12, and then I got up at 3:30. So yeah, my head is feeling better. So I think it is the autofocus. I'm gonna have him clean my glasses really good. And then I'm gonna boil the cloth because the cloth has been sitting in on my desk in a container for a month or something. It could have dust all over it. So I'm gonna boil the cloth and I'm gonna have him clean my glasses really good and get the film off of them and see if that helps. But yeah, I think that was it because now that I'm not looking at the screen, it's not bothering me. What's the Son of Sam? Okay, so Son of Sam, the actual Son of Sam law was struck down in New York in 91. However, there's a lot of states that have different versions of it. Louisiana has their own version of it. And from what I can read on the Louisiana law, they are doing what they're supposed to be doing um, on paper. And so I think that's why there's not really been an issue because technically, with the stuff going into a trust, she's technically not getting it, but the money's sitting in a trust. Trusts will be able to be gotten into, even just by the conservator of the trust. So, I mean, I'm not really seeing how that's why there's a point there because if you're not supposed to really, according to Louisiana, profit off your crime, but then you can put the money in a trust that is at some point accessible. So I'm not really gathering the point of the trust, really. Yeah, West Memphis 3 is definitely. I keep wanting to go back to it, and then I get sidetracked, and I am going to put more content out on it. I know I've been saying that for a while, but when I do, I usually put it on Real Crime Replay. I don't follow any of them, but I do keep up. I know that the DNA is being tested again. So, are you a fancy crime scene investigator? No. The problem with the Son of Sam laws is problem with the Son of Sam laws is people are very up in arms over what the First Amendment actually stands for, which a lot of people do not technically understand the First Amendment, but the right to freedom of speech. People need to read the First Amendment a little bit better because that's not exactly the full encompassment of it. But it's basically, well, you should be able to say whatever you want. Yeah, okay, great. That doesn't mean you get to be paid for your portion of something that you did. You shouldn't get to make money off of it. You can talk about it, sure. That doesn't mean you should be able to reap financial benefit from it, and all in the name of freedom of speech. You're free to talk about whatever you want. You're not free from consequences, and you shouldn't be free to be able to get money from profiting off your crime. But here we are. Well, a lot of people were really pissed off about the ultrasound that she got for free. Do I think that putting the place that she got it from on blast was like the best option? Not really. There was creators that really patted themselves on the back for being able to watch a video with two eyeballs and see the name of the company up in the fucking corner, that they dove down a deep rabbit hole to find out where it happened. It was on the fucking ultrasound. Anyway, I don't really see what putting the company's name out there. I don't know what was trying to be achieved. I mean, were you trying to call? Were you trying to say, you shouldn't do this? Like, I'm not really sure. Like, do I think it's shitty that okay, look, I took my daughter to one of those bougie ass places, okay? Um, I can't remember. I think I took her twice, but I took her to one of those bougie places. They're not cheap, okay? They're not. I'm not saying that they're not cheap. Can she fucking afford it? Yes. I could fucking afford it. They're not cheap, but they're not thousands of dollars. You can go to one of those places for a couple $100. So it's not like the free ones you get at the doctor's office, but they're not thousands of dollars either. But do I think that she should have just gotten free ultrasounds because of who she is? No. Because there's plenty of women out there that are much more deserving of free ultrasounds, um, that didn't get them just because they didn't kill their mother. So, yeah, I don't understand it. I don't understand how people are okay with it. Yeah, I took her at like 16 weeks, and then I think I took her again at 28 weeks. Took her twice. Um, and then the actual visit, they're not awful. They start off at about 75 to $250, and then by the time you get there, they want to give you the bells and whistles, so that you get the heartbeat bears, you get all sorts of shit, and those cost money. And so then once they get you in the door, that's when, they're like, hey, you want to buy this cool item? You want to buy that cool item? And then that's where it starts kind of stacking up. The fuckery is never ending. Right, Sarah. That's how I am. Um, well, no, see, Janie, that's where I personally do got to like kind of step in a little bit, because here's my thing. You can't just you can't just assume that somebody's going to be a shitty parent. Okay. You can't go calling CPS on Gypsy from Go just because you think she's going to be a shitty parent. Number one, you have to give her a chance to be a shitty parent. Number one. Number two, when you are doing that, you are taking away an investigator that is needed in actual cases. Number three, most importantly, all of the false accusations will make it to where they realize there's going to be false allegations, and then they're not going to take any allegation seriously. So if, God forbid, it got to the point where an investigation needed to occur, they may not look at it as seriously because they've all been chicken little sky is falling this entire time. So that's the bad thing. A lot of people are like, oh, CPS needs to get involved. They can't. There's no reason, for them to be involved yet. She hasn't proven herself to be a shitty mom. If she proves herself to be a shitty mom, that's completely different. But I know a lot of people that are like, oh, we need to call CPS, immediately. No, because you're taking away investigators that need to be actually investigating actual things that are happening, not just a vendetta that you have against a person. I don't believe in using CPS against people. It was done to us, and it's extremely frustrating. And I don't care how much I don't like her. I don't care how much I think she should not have a baby. I'm not going to preemptively do something with no just causation. So, right. I think that, she literally said she wasn't going to put her baby on social media and literally posted the ultra, like the baby's not even out yet. And the ultrasound was everywhere. Like, in one breath, I'm not going to put my baby out there. In the next breath, look at, here's my baby at 16 weeks. I can hate you all damn day long, but what I'm not going to do is, um, be like, oh, you need to have your kids taken because you're an asshole. No, you're an asshole. But that doesn't mean you need to necessarily have your kids taken, dude. Oh shit, they're scurrying. I have an ant issue on the side of my desk. I don't know where they're coming from. I've been trying to figure out. I looked down here. There's no ants on the floor. There's no ants on the wall. But there's ants on this one side of my desk. And I can't figure it out. So I've been putting ant poison here all night and getting them. This stuff is great, you guys. If you ever have an issue, get this shit. It's like $4. It lasts forever. It's great. Um, and you put a couple drops on like a piece of cardboard or a paper plate, and they all like line around it like a fucking buffet. And normally you let them eat it and run away to die. However, what I've been doing is collecting them on said paper plate and then getting rid of the paper plate, not giving them a chance to run away and die, just getting them around their buffet, and then while they're preoccupied, getting rid of them. Yeah. So, like, that's one thing that I've been very whenever it comes up in a live, I am very, 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 very vocal about. I don't care if you don't like her. I don't like her. I don't think she needs to have a baby. I am scared for that baby's safety. But until she shows that those fears are accurate, nobody needs to be making false accusations. Like that is a line that is too much. That is too much. It's not okay. It's not okay to go real world because you don't like somebody online, and it goes that far as well. I have a little house of disposables right here. I just don't understand where they're coming from, dude. I Clorox wiped the whole desk. There's nothing on the floor. There's nothing on the walls, and there was like a couple. And I was like, all right, cool. Like, it'll go away. And then I Clorox wiped the desk, and there's nothing on the floors. There's nothing on the walls, and they weren't that bad. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna get rid of the last few. I'm gonna put this ant poison out. It'll knock out the last 10, 15, 20 of them. No, no. I have done this 4 times tonight. 4 times. I do not know where they are coming from. I have looked, like I am looking at these ants right here, and I have looked on the floor. I have looked on the wall. They look like they're coming out of my lamp. I picked up the lamp. I don't know where they're coming from. Um, and they're only right there. Like that's it. They're right there. Like I have a 6-foot desk, and they're all right there, and they're like coming out of, like, they're just materializing. Like materializing. Um, I mean, I could tell you some things that they could possibly do, but I mean, people have to understand that even if there is a problem with the child, there is other steps that they take usually before they just take a baby out of the house. Like they can literally make it where essentially Christy or somebody is a babysitter, where she has to be watched at all times. My daughter had to have that. She had to literally have a babysit her being a mother. Um, so there's a lot of things that can happen that don't involve actually removing the child from the home. So I'm not really sure what people think they're going to be able to do that is going to do anything, because they're not just going to go there, yank a baby out of a house, and put them into foster care. The first thing they do when a baby is taken is you give a list of the closest family members, and the first thing they do, well, first they'll put it in foster care, but then they will try to find a close relative to take over. Well, that's what I just said, Butterfly. I said, you guys are going to call and call and call, and then they're not going to take it seriously. And then, God forbid, it needs to be called. And they just go, yeah, this is call 75 this week. Fuck it. It's fine. And that's not going to be good for fucking nobody. So, these fuckers can climb up anything, I swear. Yes, I'm taking the bags and I'm putting the ants in a bag. Then I want to take the bag outside. I have them in a Ziploc bag. I keep putting the papers in with them, catching the fucking ants, and I'm put them in this bag that they can't get out of, and then I'm going to throw them outside. It's not ingenious, but it works. I could just let them eat poison and run off to die, but I don't think that's the best option either. So There's this one right here that will not get down. I may have to just open up another bag. Yeah, they're trying to make a beeline. I'll just get a different bag. I got a couple different bags. I'll just put them in another bag. It's the only way I can think of to get rid of them, dude. And that's what I'm gonna keep doing. I'm gonna keep putting them in bags till they're gone. All right. I just keep taking pieces of cardboard, putting ant poison on them, and picking up the paper. Yeah, I don't have that right now. I have ant poison. So that's where we're going, is we're going with ant poison. And there's three ants on the ant poison. Perfect. All right, there, have your next buffet. Don't put my hands in my mouth. Don't need to die. All right, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, I know. The earth stuff, yeah. I don't know. I think something happened on the inside. I know I had a couple of open like snack boxes. I was doing a snack box, and I had some bags of chips that were closed. So I don't understand if that was why. I don't get it. I don't know. But trust me, I have, if I don't get rid of them, I will very severely limit their population, because I have been doing this all night, and I'm going to continue doing it until they're gone, which shouldn't be that much longer. I have used a lot of this shit. I haven't been bitten by mosquitoes this year, thank God. Well, actually, I think I got bit a couple times. I lied. I got bit a couple times. Peppermint spray does work. Yeah, I have apple cider vinegar. Yep. Um, peppermint spray really does work. I do have peppermint. I did not have a spray bottle. I could put a peppermint soaked like cotton ball over there, but I want to catch them. I want to get rid of them. I don't want them to just run the other direction. I want to actually get them. Do you know what a cyst on your ovaries rupturing means? Well, fun fact. Essentially, when you ovulate, that is a cyst doing its thing. But when that happens, essentially, some people that have PCOS, you'll have multiple cysts on an ovary, and eventually a cyst will rupture. Most of the time, it ruptures. It's painful. It's horrible, but it doesn't require surgery. I do know people that it has required surgery, but I mean, if they let you go home and they checked you and they're like, yeah, cyst ruptured, and they don't say, okay, now we're rushing you to surgery, then you're good. It'll suck, it'll hurt, but you have tea tree too. It's just on one side of my desk, dude. It's not even my whole desk. It's one fucking area. I don't understand it. Yeah, I'm figuring as much, because there's not as many coming out now. I can tell you this is the fifth time I've done it tonight, and there's not nearly. There is a fifth of amount as there was. I've gotten four really, really good cardboard pieces of them, and right now there's some on there, and I don't even see any extra. Well, there's one extra coming out, so two. There's two. Um, so whatever I'm doing is working. And it's worked fairly quickly. I just started doing this a couple hours ago, and I've already done massive damage. So I'm pretty sure if I continue it on tonight, they should be gone by tomorrow. PID plus. I know that. I can't remember what PID is though. Yeah, no, there's nothing. I looked. There's nothing on my floors. There's nothing. I took a flashlight and I flashlit everything down here. There's nothing. There's nothing on my floors. There's nothing on, I don't know. I don't understand it. It's like they are literally coming from the lamp. So I picked the lamp up. I Clorox wiped everything again. I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know. So, like I said, there is significantly less coming out. So I think I'm definitely on the road to fixing the problem, because right now there's two, three. There's three running around that haven't made it to the poison. Oh, there comes another one, four. And they're going up to the poison right now. So, I mean, I'm definitely making a huge dent. I just don't feel like, yeah, I know, right? When it slows down, I'm literally going to pick the lamp up again, Clorox wipe it again. I'm actually probably going to put peppermint oil on a rag and clean the bottom of it. In case they're for some reason attracted to my lamp all of a sudden, which has never happened, but whatever. They don't go past here. There's nothing over there. There's the whole rest of my fucking thing is fine. It's just right there. And I literally, because somebody was like, well, maybe there's something on the floor. I was like, all right. So when my internet went down, I got a flashlight out. I was looking on the floor, seeing if maybe the dogs had drugged something in here they shouldn't have, or maybe I dropped candy. I was down there with a flashlight. Fucking nothing. Not one. Not one. I have no idea. So, Goldie, talk to your doctor about microdantin. I had reoccurring kidney infections, not UTIs. Basically, a kidney infection is the you don't want a kidney infection. It starts as a UTI infection, then it goes to a bladder infection. Then when it gets to your kidneys, that's when it's like serious, big, really bad, not good. And I kept getting reoccurring kidney infections. And after my sixth kidney infection that year, they were going to put me on long-term microdantin, and it's essentially a antibiotic of sorts that gets your shit in line. So, invent the ant farm lamp. Yeah. Here, have mine. I'll sell it for free. Sell it for free. Whatever. But yeah, talk to them about microdantin, because that's where they were going with me. I remember, if I remember correctly, I filled the prescription. I think I only took it a very short amount of time, and I never had one after that. I had six in 1 year, and I never had one after that. It was bizarre. They did a whole bunch of weird shit and tests and whatnot, and the they thought at one point I had kidney stones. So when I went in there, I got put on the surgery floor because they didn't know what was going on. And what was going on was just that I was having a life-threatening reaction to Bactrim. So once they got that adverse reaction under control, they were able to get the kidney infection under control, and then I was fine. But I didn't know I was allergic to Bactrim when I took it. They said, hey, do you have any allergies? I said, no. They gave me Bactrim, and they ended up giving me thrombocytopenia. A quarter-sized hole in his gallbladder due to a weight loss shot, Trulicity. Ew, that's not good. Yeah, I had PCOS, the insulin resistant kind. I didn't have a lot of actual cysts on my ovaries. I had in one of the scans, I had some, but they were not they weren't really something to really worry about. They weren't big and large, whatever. I did have multiple, but honestly, when you do an ultrasound of ovaries, you'd be surprised to realize that, multiple cysts aren't super uncommon. It's just when they rupture or they enlarge or whatever to where there's an issue that it's a problem. That's why when I had my hysterectomy, I told them to take my ovaries. I didn't have to take them. I chose to. And they ask you repeatedly. They're like, "Are you sure you want to do this?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "Mm-hmm." Yeah, it sucks. Oh, there's a couple more coming out. What's funny to me is when you put the ant poison down, like I put like 3 drops, like this kind of like a triangular fashion, and like they'll all gravitate to one of them, and then like leave the other 2 alone. I'm like, guys, there's like a whole buffet. Like, go pick another table. Um, yeah, that's wild. When I had my gallbladder, when I had it removed, I, it it couldn't have went better, but it couldn't have went worse. That's a whole fucking story, but um, it wasn't really. It's a fucked up story. Yeah. I mean, honestly, had I not had a reaction after the surgery, I would have had a great recovery. I would have honestly been right as rain in 2 weeks after having 5 organs taken out. I would have been fine. Um, but I had a reaction because they didn't want to tell me things that happened during the surgery until after I tried to ramify what I thought was going on. And they're like, "Oh, yeah, we did this." And I'm like, "You didn't want to mention that, maybe?" And so there was an adverse reaction of too much medication, which caused an issue, which made recovery 10,000 times worse because the issue was 10,000 times worse than the recovery was. The recovery itself wasn't bad, honestly. It was just the reaction I had after I had the surgery that was bad. I'm getting ready. I'm going to make an appointment. I'm going to call probably Monday. And because I have to go every 3 months. Ever since I was 19, I have to go to the doctor every 3 months um, for, blood checks. So I have to go get blood drawn every 3 months. And when they do the standard normal bullshit they do, I'm going to tell them I want a thyroid panel pulled. And then they'll do it because I've had chronic thyroid issues for 20 years. 20 almost 25 years. Um, but they do like to fight you on getting that third fucking thyroid test, I'll tell you. There's one of them they do not like to fucking pull. I don't know why. They'll pull, I think it's the T4. They'll do T3 all day long. They'll do and I think they'll do TSH, but I think the T4 is the one they don't ever want to pull. And you got to like fight them. They're like, "No, we can find it with the other 2." I'm like, "No, you can't. No, you cannot." Because I one time I went there and I argued with them. I'm like, "My thyroid is off." They're like, "No, it's not." I'm like, "My thyroid is off." They're like, "We've ran your things." I'm like, then give me my blood results. So they give me my blood results, and I realized that they've only pulled 2, and the 2 looked fine. I said, "Where's the third one?" They said, "We don't need to pull it. Your other 2 are fine." I said, "Fuck you, pull the other one." "We don't need to." "Yes, you do. Pull the third one." They pulled the third one, and the third one is the one that was fucking off. Told you so. And they had to put me on more medication. Jesus Christ, Janie. Oh, I have hypothyroid. It's a side effect from lithium toxicity. Apparently, my dad's side was prone to thyroid disorders, and when my lithium went toxic, one of the side effects that can happen is thyroid malfunction. So I guess it was the perfect storm of having the lithium toxicity that causes hypothyroidism and the fact of being prone to hypothyroidism, that when it happened, it was a fucking shit show. I gained almost 100 pounds in like 6 months. It was awful. I had black stretch marks for like 5 years. I looked like a fucking zebra. Then they finally went to pink, and then they finally went to silver. But for literally, I can't even tell you how many years, I had black stretch marks. I literally went from being under 100 pounds. I mean, I gained, what was it, 90 to 95 pounds. Ma'am, that refrigerator's not going to itch you. It's not. Why do you do this every night at 2 o'clock in the morning? Why? Why? You get in bed. 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 I don't want to hold you. Why are you like this? Luckily, having a gallbladder removed isn't bad. That. It really wasn't bad. I can't really. I mean, like when I had my gallbladder out, I had other organs taken out with it. I had my cervix, both my ovaries, both my tubes, my uterus, and my gallbladder all removed in the same surgery. And it took, I think, 5 incisions. But they were like the tiny incisions, so it really wasn't a big deal. I healed up good. Everything was good. I just had a reaction um, that happened during the surgery that they didn't feel the need to tell me about. I'm not going to hold you all night. We're not doing this. Snort. Elvis lip. What are you doing? Wow. I'm not holding you all night. It's not happening. You're going to go lay in your bed. She's looking at me with her tooth all snarled up. She's going, hey, what are you doing? And don't tell them my secrets. Don't tell them my secrets. Go lay in bed. There's 6 beds in this room. Why can't you pick one? Why do I have to hold you? Go pick a bed. Go lay in a bed. And she's sliding, so that helps. She's sliding. So my headache feels better. So it's got to be me watching the screen autofocus. Oh, I know you ain't gonna go to sleep. She's literally trying to sleep. Ma'am, this is not comfortable. Hey. She don't care. Your neck looks like it's bent at an odd angle. What are you doing? Hey. Hey. Yeah, be careful with checking out AMA because technically If you check yourself out AMA, your insurance can deny the bill of services rendered before you went AMA. And we found that out because we were at an emergency room yet again. Bullshit, fucking bullshit. And so wanted to leave. And they're like, well, you really need to stay. And we're like, well, then you really need to, do your job. And they're like, well, you really need to stay. And we're like, well, we're really going to leave. And they're like, if you leave, we are going to hit you with the full amount of the bill, which obviously can't afford. So stayed. Myself, I've been to the emergency room one time in my life ever. And that is because I was having the thrombocytopenia. My doctor pushed on my stomach and he just looked at me. He goes, you need to go to the emergency room. And I said, for what? I've never been there. He's like, because you need to go. And I'm like he wouldn't elaborate. And I'm like, so I went, the only other time that and I don't even know if my mom put me in the emergency room. I was 2 and they had to put me in an ice bath. And I don't even know if she took me in the emergency room then. I've literally only been in the emergency room one time in my life. Somehow, my kid went to the emergency room like 12 times. Like, one of them was warranted. I can't stand when people use the emergency room as a doctor's office. It's called an emergency room. If anything, go to urgent care. You know how many times I've been to urgent care? Once. When I had the kidney infection that put me into the damn hospital. That's why I ended up getting Bactrim. I went to an urgent care. I'd never been to an urgent care, but it was bad. So I went to urgent care. They didn't really know my history. Not that they would have been able to anyways, because I didn't know I was allergic. They gave me Bactrim, which then gave me the reaction, which then it gave me to the emergency room. But other than that, I think I've been there since then. We had to go there for COVID tests when we had COVID. We went to the urgent care to have a COVID test. And I think that's the only other time I've been to a urgent care. I'm not really against urgent cares, especially for people who don't really have insurance. It's easier to go to an urgent care. But like, for the love of Christ, it's called an emergency room. It needs to be an emergency. Oh, Jesus Christ, Amber. Please tell me you were okay. Yeah, Bactrim apparently is a very common thing to be allergic to because it's a sulfa drug, and sulfa's in a lot of shit. But when you have a sulfa allergy, you have to be very, very adamant in your paperwork because there's a lot of drugs that are not antibiotics that have sulfa in them. When I was changing my diabetes medication, because I was fucking done with metformin, there was 3 available options. And when my doctor went to look at the 3 options, she's like, you can't take 2 of these. And I'm like, why? She's like, they have sulfa in them. And I was like, they're fucking diabetes meds. What do you mean they have sulfa in them? She's like, they have sulfa in them. You can't take them. So I ended up on the one I'm on now, which luckily it works fucking amazing and it's cheap. Yeah, and our ER any given time is backed up like 4 hours because people think it's a doctor's office. Yay, Karen! What is there a name for it, Amber? Oh, that's when you just said something about IIH earlier. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that. Yeah, I don't. If you ever hear me say I need to go to the emergency room, y'all better pray for me because I don't. I don't. Like, I don't even like going to the doctor. Like, I put off going to the doctor. I ran out of all my meds. I ran out of everything. I ran out of all my meds. I ran out of refills. I ran out of everything. And the doctor's office and the pharmacy both called me. They're like, "You need medication." And I'm like, "Yeah, probably." So I made my appointment and went in, whatever. I don't know when my next one is due, probably soon, but I'm going to call ahead and make it soon because like I said, I want them to test my thyroid. I'm too cold. I'm too cold all the time. I'm just cold. My husband got mad at me today. It was like 80 some degrees outside. It was pretty warm. And I turned the air conditioning down. I'm like, I'm cold. He's like, what is wrong with you? Like, probably my thyroid, to be honest. He also told me the back of my head is flaking. And that is one of the things that happens to me when my thyroid acts up, is the part that I shave in the back of my head will start getting dry. And so I'm wondering now, with being cold, I've put on some extra weight, like beyond what I normally would put on. I put on some extra weight. I'm cold. I'm tired. My skin's getting dry. So I'm really beginning to think that there could be my thyroid medicine needs to be adjusted. Intracranial idiopathic hypertension. Oh, wow. I've only ever had 3 surgeries ever. Ever. And they were all combination surgeries. Every surgery I've had. I had 2 in 2005 and 1 in 2019, and all of them were multi-use surgeries. In 2005, I had a hysteroscopy and DNC. In 2005, I had my tonsils removed, my adenoids removed, and a deviated septum fixed. And in 2019, I had a hysterectomy, my cervix removed, my gallbladder removed, and my ovaries removed. That's it. That's all I've ever had. No, my husband, oh my God, he wants the air conditioning on like 4. I'm sitting over here like in a sweatshirt and leggings and socks and a Sherpa fucking robe on top of a hoodie and a t-shirt. Like, I shouldn't be this cold. And I knew that something, we were playing D&D a couple weeks ago, and I'm like, I'm so cold that I went outside when it wasn't my turn. And I came in and I turned the air up 2 degrees. And I was like, it's fucking cold. And like everybody was like, it's not. And I'm like, fuck me. Probably is me. He runs hot. I run cold. So it's not something that really sticks in my forefront if we're having a temperature argument. But when other people are telling me that like he's right and I'm wrong, probably time to get the thyroid checked. So I have a new I'm hoping to have a new routine. New routine would be nice. I think I need another week or two to get into and see where I'm at and really give everything a fair shake. And I think once I get on a better routine, I'll feel better. I like routines, so um, once my DVDs get here, I'll be able to take some time off and color. Started my book. I have diamond art. I'm gonna start my game back up, and I'm not gonna sit on lives for 7 hours. I'm gonna do my live, take a break, get him up, do what I got to do there. If I'm taking him, go do what I got to do. If I'm not taking him, do what I gotta do and go to bed or whatever. Ma'am, you are killing me, okay? You are a fat potato. You are a fat potato and you're killing mommy. You know that? You're killing me, okay? You are a fat, heavy potato. I love you, but my God. I love you. But you're heavy. Yeah, the camera's on. I'm sorry. I told your business. Tanning bed trick to help thyroid problems. I do not know that. I know tanning beds can help you with your D3. I have had a hernia removed, breast reduction, cerclage, 2 C-sections, bowel resection, ileostomy reversal, and a hysterectomy. Jesus Christ, is there anything left of you at this point? Yeah, I just had my couple. I'm good. Like, I don't. That's why when I had my hysterectomy, I was like, you better take everything. Because they were only going to do just, my uterus and tubes. Like, that's what they were aiming for. And then the gallbladder went wonky, so they were going to do that. And I'm like, well, while you're in there, take the ovaries and the cervix. I said, because I don't need them. And they're like, and it wasn't just like I could have it electively. Like, I had preemptive things. So since I had preemptive things, they didn't argue with me. Listen, you fat potato, you are killing me right now. I love you, but Jesus Christ. Did you guys see the picture of her yesterday? She was so tiny when I got her. They left her locked in a bathroom with no light on because they they had gotten her. It was like I don't know, a 20 something or a teenage girl and her boyfriend, and they broke up. So she literally just shoved her in a bathroom and didn't want to look at her. So her stepdad was like, yeah, that's not going to fly. Can you come get this dog? He's like, I know you take care of your dog and I want it to go to a good home. And the first time we introduced them, Yoda and her, literally, they had a scrap, dude. The first time they met, they just beat the shit out of each other. And then I remember my husband was on the road and I called him and I was like, we may have a second dog. And he's like, what? And I was like, we may have a second dog. And he was gone. He wasn't going to be home for 3 more days. So over that 3 days, she didn't know that there was going to be somebody else. So she stuck to me like glue for 3 days. And that is why she is my butt plug now. Like, she likes her dad, but like, she doesn't care. She won't do this with him. Like, she needs to be literally on me, touching me in some way, shape, or form. Or if she can't see me, she loses her mind. Have you guys ever seen where I like go out to get water and she sits there and screams at the door? Yeah. She is 12-ish. 12-ish. Yeah. I've had her since she was about like 1.5. She's either 1.5. I think she's 1.5. And so like I'm basically all she fucking knows. Like, she likes her dad. She'll come up and she'll be like, pet me. But like if I leave, like literally, if I put her down and I walk out of this room, you'll see what I mean. She'll start barking at the door, crying, pawing. Yeah. It's frustrating though because she'll follow me places, but like she's old, so she'll get confused. So like I'll leave her room and she'll follow me. And then I go back in the room. I think she's still following me. She isn't. And then I shut the door. I sit down, and then she's pawing at the door because she finally realizes where I went. I lose her at the water bowl a lot. Like, because in between this room and my room, there is a section and there's like a water bowl. And I don't know what it is. I lose her at the water bowl. I have to come back out there and Leia, I'm over here. And then if she can't find me, she always thinks I'm in my room. So if I can't find her, I know she's sitting at my door crying. My butt hurts. This is not comfortable. I love you. Oinky little butt. I love you. I love you. Snort, snort. I love you. You smell good. You smell good because you got 2 baths this week. You got 2 baths. And you smell good now, huh? Want me to smell you with your perfume? No. Say hi. Say hi. You show him your teefies? Show him your tongue. Where's your tongue? Where's your tongue? Where's your tongue? Where's your tongue? Normally she's like, all time. Just, where's your tongue? Where's your tongue? Where is it? Where is it? Is it hiding? God, when she's like sleeping hard, and I gotta like yell or stomp to like wake her up. She'll be laying there like this, and she just goes, and her tongue's like hanging out of her face, and I'm like, honey, that's not gonna work. I love you. Get down. Get down. Back. And back to the fridge. Did Buddy get lost? But where's Butter? Did you eat your brother? Where's your brother? Where's Butter? Is that you, Butter? Butter. Butter. I think Butter got locked out of the room. I don't know. She keeps rubbing against it. I'm not sure. We have a new fur baby? Nice. Nice. I think we lost Butter. Where's Butter? Oh, did we leave him out of the room? You don't need to leave the room, because if you leave the room, you ain't going to come back in. There you are. Puppy, get in here. Come on, puppy. Come on. Get in here. Good girl. Pepperoon. Pepperoon. All right. I got the pepperoon and I got the butter boy. Pepper's like, ooh, there's some crunchies left in this bowl. There's like 7 crunchies and they're mine. Bronx, you've been in here this whole time. Whole time. You didn't want to eat them. Now your sister wants them, so you're going to stick your face in there. Yeah, I know. Come here. I know. I left you out there to die. I know. I know. I know. I know. I know. You were left out in the big bad living room. I'm so neglectful. I know. I know. I know. Life is hard. I know. No. No. What are you doing? I'm all right, Liza. How are you? Hey. A Shih Tzu poodle? That's cute. Send me a picture. Today has been rude. Every time I go to comment, a customer walks in. It's died down now, so I can join the chat. Hi. I was curious, are going to be able to go to the Supreme Court date that Fancy is talking about? Fuck that. Nope. Number 1, I wouldn't have anyways. Number 2, fuck that. Full chest. Fuck that. Number 1, I won't even visit my hometown because it's too far away. Number 2, I will not support anybody who is a outright cunt to me. Fuck them. Period. You're good, Janie. Well, it's Liza, right? It's phonetic. I'm done, dude. Yeah, that doesn't have anything to do with fancy. I would not go to that protest. Period. Has nothing to do with fancy. I'm gonna request that you stop doing that, dude. I will hold you, but stop trying to eat my face. I don't have to hold you. Do you want down? You're the one who came to me. You came to me. I don't need to hold you. You want down? I don't have to hold you. I'm good. I just put your sister down. You're okay, Janie. If you do not stop licking my face, bro. No, that's not. What are you doing? Weirdo. There's not. Look, it's not going to do anything. Yeah, that is one thing they have right. There's no point of doing a protest right this second. Now, is there a point in maybe doing one later? Perhaps. Really, perhaps. But I will not be involved in any of them, so it doesn't matter to me. Hey, you want to put you down? I don't have to hold you. Like, I'm better off not holding you. You want down? Buddy, want down? Do you want down? If you want down, you can go. You want down? You want down? Yeah, and I mean and it's hard because like that is important, keeping it in the spotlight. But I don't know. I don't need your kisses, thank you. I don't need your kisses, thank you. Right, that's where I'm at, Liza. Fuck it, 1000%. That's where I'm at. Nope, the video was enough for me. I was done. I was out. I'm peace out. I'm done. When somebody sends me a fucking shitty video that they made of me when I was genuinely trying to help, fuck that. They can think whatever they want. I was being genuine. And the fact that they don't like me and they're pushing their fucking agenda because they don't like me, cool. I don't have to help you. I don't have to back anything. I don't have to support anything. I don't have to put out word for anything. I don't have to nothing. You made it abundantly clear you do not want my help. So fuck that, fuck you, and fuck them. Period. The pepperoni. The pepperoni. She the pepperoni girl. You know, they've made it abundantly clear. They just put out another video talking down bashing fucking creators again. And they don't need our help. Cool. Do it yourself. You have like approximately 1,000 followers. Have fun reaching people. Fuck you. Yeah. They bashed every larger creator that could help them. Nina has, 240,000 people. I have 160,000 people. Fancy's got 10,000 people. I don't know how many Natasha has. I avoid her like the plague. Those people could help get the word out, but they'd rather beef with the creators. So fuck it. Do it yourself. I cannot pet both of you at the same time. Yes, I have two hands, but you guys are like a two-headed monster. Get down. Get down. I'm done petting you. Get down. Don't swat me. Don't swat me. Don't swat me. Don't do it. Don't do it. Look, there's your nose right here. There's your nose. There's your nose. Right here. It's a pepper nose. They are. They are letting their egos get in the way of the greater good. Let them. Let them. Red Pepper Room said, let them. I'm not going to keep petting you, Miss Ma'am. I love you. Go away. I love you. Go away. What it boils down to is, he doesn't know who we are when we email whatever. He doesn't know who we are. He only can go off of what the people on the outside tell him we are. And when he's got people in his ears saying, they're doing this for the wrong reasons, don't trust them, don't like them, that's what he has to go off of. So I don't 1,000% blame him. I blame the people that are supposed to be working towards a greater good that are failing horribly. They want this weird exclusive status, like, well, we can access Nick, only we have Nick. How's that been going for you? How's that been working out for you? Because I don't see where anything's been accomplished, but you do you. Dark, he will never get an appeal. Those videos I don't think people understand. When they are going through an appeal, they are going to look at everything. And it's well known. It's well known at this point that NPG puts out Nick's shit, right? So they're going to look at social media. They do. They will look at social media. They will see what's being put out. They will see what's being said, and they will be like, nope. No, I don't think Kirsty's screen can. Ma'am! Can you guys not play on top of her? There is 4 of you dogs sitting on top of her. That's Bronx. Bronxy. You guys can play with the same toy. You will be fine. Yeah, I will never understand that. And I know more than likely, and I can't speak for him, but I'm going to say more than likely, he's not giving up the goods on what happened that night, hoping that if they retry it, he may be able to use something as a bargaining chip. Is the only thing I can think of, but I don't really understand where a bargaining chip would come in because there's nothing that bargaining chip is going to do. It's not going to put her back in jail. She's already been tried. Well, she's already served time for her charges. So she's not been tried. She's not been to a court of law, but she has served time for a specific charge. So he's not going to be able to go in there and be like, she did everything, because she already served her time. It ain't going to fucking matter. You can't try her again. They can bring new charges that don't involve the death. They could bring in. Now, federal could do whatever they want. If federal really wanted to do something, federal could. State statute and federal statute are different. But I think it's still, I don't think it would be like they're going to retry her on like murder charges. It would be mailing the knife over state lines, federal conspiracy. Missouri doesn't have conspiracy, federal does. There's other things that perjury. There's things that could be thrown out there. Will they ever? Probably not. Yeah, Eliza, we've definitely wondered that. I don't know. I'm so fucking conflicted on that whole situation. I'm conflicted. And the problem, and I'm going to stay conflicted because as much as any of us want to guess, even educated guess, as much as any of us want to guess, we don't know his mental capacity. We just don't. I mean, he was deemed to have a fair trial for inadequate counsel. They tried to do the whole, you know, shouldn't have been tried this heavily because of autism. They've tried it all. So I don't know